And we're live. Hello, Battle Fanatics. This is Paul Ash. It is time for episode 9 of BattleCOM. I hope everybody's all excited because I'm fairly excited because we have a loaded show for everybody tonight. So please strap in, tune in. And for those of you who are not familiar with BattleCOM, I'll give a brief review of the rules before we get started. But first, before we get started, let's meet our competitors tonight. We have s01e09 of the Otaku Comedy Show. We have Joshua Clarke. We have Lucy Gervais from Hack Couture. And we also have Justin Shaw. So this is going to be a fantastic show. We had 2 Joshua Clarks for a moment, but he like the multiple man, he's reabsorbed himself and he's back in. He's back in. He's back in. BattleCOM is the Geek War of Comedy game shows. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be tackling topics of geek import, and we're going to have 2 comedians go head to head, just basically punching each other in the face. Yeah, with jokes, of course, because this is all about social distancing. And then you, as the audience, you actually decide who wins and who dies. Well, there's no actual death, but we try to avoid the bloodshed. But you decide who the winners are for each of the 3 rounds that we are going to go through. And that's up to you guys. To how you can vote, there's 2 ways to vote. If you're watching on Facebook, by the way, if you're watching on Facebook, hit the like button right now. Or the heart button or hit some button to let us know that you're there.
Hit the love button
into the comments. Yeah, exactly. The thumbs up button just sailing through. There we are. Lucy giving an example of what a thumbs up is. So is Erica.
This is a thumbs up.
You just made that sound like a threat.
That's a knuckle.
It might be.
Yeah, there we
Thumb
go.
war. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we get people speaking half in Spanish. So hola, Denis Leger. Hola, everyone. Tout le monde. We're saying that to everybody. Just to also get around myself, Erica, Joshua, AC, and Luffy are all broadcasting out of Montreal.
That's me.
And Justin Shaw is broadcasting out of Hamilton, Ontario. Sam, the Suited Monkey, says we're coming in fine on the Twitch side, and that's great. And that reminds me, if you're watching on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube, when it comes time to vote, we need you to hashtag the name of the competitor and put that in the comments, and that's how you vote. If you're watching on Facebook, you'll see a hashtag comment of the name of the person that's published by us, and you just like that. You like that vote, and that's how you vote. You like that comment, and we'll count this up. Just like it a lot. I
don't like that.
Yeah, I was just bringing in my inner creep. So we are, I think we're pretty much prepared to get on to the first battlefield. And let's state, my name's Paul Ash, in case anyone didn't know. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Paul. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Paul. And with us is also the fantastic stage manager, Erica Tadeo. Everyone give a big thanks to Erica because she's here keeping me sane. And it is time for some battle comedy, aka BattleCOM. And our battlefields today are what movie would make the best RPG, that's role-playing game setting? Whom would be the best franchise crossover romance? Is it whom when you're talking about 2 people? Good thing we're not battling grammar. And number 3, what's the easiest game to cheat at? Not that any of us would really know. And the first battlefield that we have is what movie would make the best RPG setting. First 2 battlers are going to be Joshua Clarke with his choice of Vampire in Brooklyn, that Eddie Murphy classic, facing off against Justin Shaw in The Sandlot. Justin, you were presented on screen last, so you get to go first. Positive round.
All right, so I think that The Sandlot would make a fantastic RPG because it raises the challenge of traditional RPGs. See, in a traditional RPG, you're faced up against challenges such as trolls or goblins or virgins. But in this world, you have to face the craziest horror of them all, childhood. And so in The Sandlot, you're faced against challenges such as having scary neighbors or urban legends or having Dennis Leary as a stepdad. And if that's not challenging, I don't know what is.
All right, that's Justin Shaw's positive round. He is facing off against Joshua Clarke. Joshua, you get to be positive about your choice, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Well, I think that Vampire in Brooklyn. Look, first of all, I suck at video games. Okay, so I'm speaking from experience, but I chose the movie because I like it. I like the plot a lot, which is that he's the last vampire on Earth. He's the last vampire alive, and I think the game should actually start before he becomes the last vampire alive, when you see him actually kill all the other vampires for making fun of that stupid fucking perm he had in his head.
All right, the hashtags are up, so you can start voting. It's hashtag Justin for Justin, or it's hashtag Josh for Joshua. So the hashtags are up. And while you're doing this, why don't you start letting us know where you're viewing from, because this is going around the world thanks to the internet. So please let us know. Let us know what your favorite thing is about the San Diego Comic-Con online is so far. Not right now. Right now, you're supposed to vote, and so you can vote by spamming the hashtag of the name into the group chat on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Twitch, or you can just click the hashtag name that as it appears in the group chat on Facebook. And we've got a vote coming in here. Josh, we got a vote for Josh P. Positive.
Positive.
Danny Leger is he's a Montreal cat, so he's letting us know he's watching from Montreal.
Don't hold Hamilton against me. Jeez.
We try not to, but
And we just somehow lost Lucy. Lucy dropped out, but we should hopefully be getting her back now. How's the vote showing up on Facebook, Erica?
Votes on Facebook right now. Josh is leading by 1 vote.
All right, and Josh is currently leading here as well. We'll just give it a second in case there's any extra lag. And so remember, you guys saw what happened in the United States when not everybody voted. So please make sure you vote. This is your chance to be heard. This is a practice run for November. Get your votes in, please.
Make BattleCOM great again.
There we are. It's never been not great.
It's a little bit robotic there, and I'm starting to wonder if the internet is getting lagging.
I wish I had a MAGA hat right now.
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure that AC has a manga hat that might be able to loan you. But there we go.
Let's make the distinction between MAGA and manga right now.
Manga's not allowed where MAGA lives.
Yeah.
Right.
It gets kicked out for being a foreigner. Yay, how you guys good? Welcome back.
There we are.
Thank you.
We've just got political as Josh has won the positive round. Josh has won the positive round. That means we're going to do the negative round where they get to be negative about the choice that they just heard, their opponent's choice that they just heard. And that means Justin is going first on the negative round.
Oh, Josh, you don't need that. You don't need vampires in Brooklyn to be a challenging RPG setting. Brooklyn enough is terrifying. A guy like me wouldn't last 10 seconds in Brooklyn. I look like an adult child, just a baby boy. Imagine me trying to survive there in Brooklyn. It would be terrible. Vampires on top of that, that's just a hat on a hat. Not even necessary. Not even necessary.
There it is.
No hats for me.
He's waving to the people in the balcony. Make sure that they hear that. And Josh, it is your turn for the negative round. Josh, you get to be negative about The Sandlot as an RPG setting.
Look, first of all, you'd be fine in Brooklyn. All you have to do is tell people you're there to sign an artist, and everybody will be just giving you phone numbers and praising you. You'll get all kinds of free food and great treatment. And The Sandlot, the biggest challenge for any of those kids in that movie was maintaining a career. I don't know how many of them actually are still around, but they should have stuck to baseball. I mean, they sucked at that, but at least they got enough. They got it right enough for the movie. I bet it was probably the stunt doubles that played all the baseball in the movie.
All right. Let's see the votes. Get your votes in. The hashtags are up in the Facebook chat. Get your votes in so we can count them up to find who has won. Start spamming the names in chat, unless you're watching on Facebook. There, you can just like the comment, which is hashtag Justin N or hashtag Josh N. So the N is for the negative round. Okay, Lucy, AC, what do you think of the round so far, the battle so far? How do you think it's going? Do you think it's going good?
I mean, I'm kind of biased because like anything with Eddie Murphy in it, like be it a movie or a song, you know, other than Daddy Daycare, I'm kind of inclined to root for. Good round.
All right. So you want to party all the time.
Nice.
My girl wants to party all the time. And that's why I like her so much.
And a hashtag for Justin and Brooklyn really does seem like the wrong place for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Suited Monkey, for your passive aggression in the comments. But it's a vote, so I'll take it.
We got a vote for Josh as well. Please make sure
I like
you
that profile
get your votes in quickly. How is everything looking on? Actually, hold it. I got a question, Justin. You're talking about your youthful appearance, but I'm seeing actually facial hair. How long have you been growing that?
This is actually my 2019 playoff beard. It's coming in nice.
And Tim Rookcliffe just got here, so I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
This is the part of the show, Tim, where everybody in the comments and on the show just shits on Justin. Just bring the truck of shit. Just dump it right here.
Well, Tim Rookcliffe.
That's my favorite part.
What's going on? But I think that's almost a vote for you.
I live for it. I'll take that. Half my name.
How's well, if we're going to talk about it, it's like 4/6 your name. Erica, what's the votes looking like on
Facebook? Votes
Justin
on Facebook?
Shit Party. Yeah.
We've got
Come
Josh
on,
leading by
everybody.
one vote. I'm not sure if it's worth anything, but that one vote came in real fast. So congratulations.
Right. Wait, is making fun of Justin not the whole point? I've been playing this wrong.
This isn't even BattleCOM anymore.
Welcome to my life.
Well, I have described Justin as a fan favorite. I didn't say what
Right.
they favored doing to him. So I'm taking a look. Reese Turner is. Don't you just
Oh God!
Fuck this kid.
there was no hashtag in that, so we can't accept that as a vote.
Oh,
Plus, it's on
no.
Facebook, so he's probably
I'll
already
take
voted.
hate if there's a hashtag. Give it.
All right, how is it looking right now on Facebook, Erica?
All right, Facebook is still at one vote for Joshua. So one vote for Joshua,
Okay,
0
one for
votes for Justin.
Josh.
If you're watching us on Facebook, get those votes in. I don't know why I'm pointing like
And,
this.
I'm not going to count the Tim Rookcliffe just got here as for Justin. So we're going to be calling that
A tie.
A tie?
No,
No,
I was trying to
that's
trick
Josh.
You're not wearing a tie, Justin.
you. God damn it, everybody.
Oh my God,
should be
Erica! Yes,
All right.
culture
Bro,
has
this
another
is the Roast
victim.
Justin Show. Welcome to the Roast Justin Show.
You
Justin,
look like
right.
shit, Justin.
we love you, man. Don't let him get you down.
All right, I'm back. How does this mic work?
Okay, so the winner of that round was Erica. Correct me if I'm wrong. Joshua won both rounds, the positive and the negative.
Yes, Joshua just won the negative round by a hair, so he won both. So congratulations,
Right.
Joshua. I don't know what you want to Yay.
So Joshua is showing the dominance that he showed in the live version of BattleCOM online as well. So we're going to go to the next battle to find out who's going to face off against Joshua in the last round. We're starting with AC Valiente with his choice of the Nicolas Cage version of The Wicker Man against Lucy Gervais with her choice of AI, artificial intelligence, the Steven Spielberg classic. Lucy, you get to go first on this round with the positive round.
Okay, so I know I talk a lot about robot hookers when I do this show, and today is not going to be any different because let me finish. In this AI game, you can either choose to play as a 11-year-old boy robot, or I imagine like a young hot robot hooker. So that's choices right there. So that's why I think it would be a really good, I feel like either of those things at any given time.
All right, you feel like either an 11-year-old Haley Joe Osment or Jude Law turning tricks.
Story of my life.
AC, you now get to be positive about your choice of The Wicker Man, the Nicolas Cage version, not the good one.
Well, what's good is relative, But as an avid gamer myself, I really want to think about. I like to think about the game mechanics that would exist in a game based on, the RPG, an RPG based on the setting of The Wicker Man. Like for example, it would be like GTA style. You'd run around the island. Complete missions and run around in a bear suit punching women, level up, you'd gain a resistance to bees. Your party members would be bees. Your enemies would be bees. And your currency would be honey.
Oh, honey. There we go. Vote. Get your votes in. The hashtags are up on the Facebook group chat, and otherwise start hashtagging in the names if you're watching on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter / Periscope, because Periscope is Twitter these days. And I just wanted to say Periscope because I know Tim is watching and it'll drive him nuts.
Oh, it will.
It will. So the hashtags are up. I do have to say, when I wrote this this category down, my thought was a pen and paper RPG, like old school. And I was kind of surprised that no one chose Dungeons and Dragons, but no one has actually, because there was a movie called Dungeons and Dragons. But all of you guys, it seems most everyone was taking the idea that it was a video game RPGs, and that just shows that I'm old. And no, it's bees, Reese, to deliver honey.
Get it.
So watch The Wicker Man. Like, get really stoned and watch The Wicker Man. And Lucy, can't wait for the Jude Law Robo Hooker. And Lucy, we're seeing a lot of Lucy votes coming in here. So what's it look like on Facebook, Erica?
Looks like Lucy is leading on Facebook as well.
And Denny Leger is saying the X-Men would make a good RPG movie. We'll take your guys' suggestions at the end of the round once we have determined a winner. So that means Lucy has won the positive round. We're going to the negative round. So the loser of the previous round is AC. So he goes first on the negative round, being negative about Lucy's choice.
So, despite the... So I never actually watched AI. I'm actually kind of new to the whole classic films thing. But I'm supposed to be negative. Okay, so yeah, robot hooker. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
All right. Robot hooker is bad. 4 legs good. That's AC's argument. We're now going to Lucy. Lucy, it is your chance to be negative about The Wicker Man, the Nicolas Cage version.
Okay, so you're saying that robot hookers aren't good. Well, you know what else isn't good? Going around punching women while being in a bear costume and also being Nicolas Cage. That's all I got.
right. Take that. The negative punches have been thrown. And Reese is saying it's so classic. The original Wicker Man is a classic.
Hey, Reese, why don't you vote for somebody?
Yeah. Instead of just
lurking.
Let's see the votes. The hashtags are up in Facebook chat. Let's see the what is being battled over is the Nicolas Cage version of the Wicker Man or the Haley Joel Osment AI as directed by Steven Spielberg as the best setting for an RPG. And let's see. It's
Question: how funny
Lucy
would it be
negative.
right now
Nicolas
if when Paul
Cage
said
is.
Spielberg, I said,
Oh, sorry, Erica. I didn't mean to cut you off.
"Oh no, I was just gonna ask, how funny would it be if when you said Steven Spielberg, I said, who's that?" Not at all. That's why I didn't do it.
All right.
Anyway, let's talk about this comment.
Exactly.
Nicolas Cage is a
Pseudo Monkey,
woman-hating
aka
furry? As you described him, he described him.
Yeah, in The Wicker Man, he is. And you know what? He gets what he deserves.
I mean, to be fair, the women are evil in the movie. So
All women are evil. I get it.
All right. We're looking at a sweep vote for Lucy here. How is it on Facebook, Erica?
Lucy's also winning on Facebook.
All right.
They
AC,
love me there.
She's not getting punched in the face, I'll tell you that.
Nice.
That was
Not
AC's
until later.
first round during BattleCOM. AC is one of the co-producers of the Otaku comedy show that's based out of Montreal and appears at the Otaku Comedy Festival. Yeah, Suited Monkey is getting his own votes from Isabella.
He's getting more votes than me, so that's get him in there.
All right.
I'm just a suited monkey. That's all I am.
So is that how many wins is that, Erica?
That's 2. So Lucy wins this round. So we're on
Lucy
to
has won the round with that sweep. And Suited Monkey saying an X-Men RPG would be cool as long as you're not playing Cyclops. Right, Erica? I imagine people's brains are exploding out there if they remember the Chris Claremont run. What is everyone's take? Any of those viewers who are out there, what movie do you think would make an awesome RPG setting? Let us know. And Reese is saying hashtag bees.
Good. Thank you.
I guess the Bee movie would have been.
I think that's a vote for AC.
Is defending Cyclops. He was great in the comics. Just the movie version did kind of have a bit of suckage. Right. Sorry, were you guys offended that I said suckage?
Yeah.
I was offended it took you that long to say it, Paul.
It's pronounced suckage.
My French is horrible. Hey, and we want to thank everybody who's tuning in. I noticed that we've got more people tuning in right now.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Write down in the comments where you're watching from, and we're going to prepare to go to the second round as we take a look at this. Stand By Me as an RPG setting, I guess, with the idea of
that'd be cute.
It's more of a puzzle finding game, I think. It would make a good board game. You got to just find the dead body before the teenagers beat you up. And the movie version was basically a vacuum, nothing but suck. We're talking about Cyclops. And Suited Monkey is watching from St. Lazare, Manitoba.
Oh, jeez.
So welcome, Suited Monkey. I think you're the first person that's been watching the show from Manitoba.
Yeah, that's far.
And Pen and Paper, Planet of the Apes. Oh, so many classes to choose from: gorilla, orangutan, chip, mutant, human. That's fantastic. And Reese is just saying wrong. Everything is wrong.
1 second. Be back. 1 second.
Wrong PG.
Wrong PG. Yeah.
He's trying to run out on our round. Josh, you scared, huh? He's scared of losing.
Oh, yeah. We haven't had the final round yet, have we?
We're all
No,
a
we
little
haven't. We got
afraid of
to
robo
face off against
All
Lucy.
right.
No, I
Joshua,
just,
Right, Paul, I thought you knew.
I couldn't reach my apples. My apples were out of reach. I was trying to grab my apples. I didn't want to grab my apples on camera, so I had to go out of my way to grab my apples. That's all.
All right.
That's
Isabel is watching
right.
from St. Adele. Reese is watching from Ontario. Lucy's too strong. She's scaring the competition. And how do you like them apples? What's the Ben Affleck movie?
Big apple energy.
Not scared.
I would love Goodwill Hunting to
Good
be an
Will
RPG.
Hunting, the RPG.
Who
Where
wrote
you
this
actually
on
have
the chalkboard?
you actually have to hide how smart you are for the entire game. And
I'm
if you were
great
really
at that.
smart, you just didn't play it. And the Wi-Fi is kicking it in from the trailer. I guess Tim Rockcliffe is in Barrie, Ontario. And we are going now. This is the final round of the first round, the final battle of the first round. We're going to see which is the winner. So it's going to be Joshua Clarke going first on the positive round. So don't choke on that apple, Joshua. It's your turn to be positive about your choice, The Vampire in Brooklyn.
Well, I think that. Well, I want to explain like why he had the perm. I think I figured it out. I think the whole movie was a metaphor because you see, he's supposed to be the last vampire alive, and the whole movie's about him searching for a mate, just frantically searching for a mate. I think it was really because the movie was made in '95. Like I think it was a metaphor of just Rick James searching for his cocaine. I think that's what it was.
All right, positive round. Positive about your choice, Lucy.
Okay, well, it's actually really impressive that AI, considering it's got like a robot hooker, is now considered more wholesome than Vampire in Brooklyn because it's not about a robot hooker looking for cocaine, just love and some weird kid's mom.
There we are. The hashtags are up on Facebook. It's Luffy. Luffy has respelled her name even more wrong versus Josh Clarke. So let's get those hashtag votes in. It's hashtag Lucy P or hashtag Josh P. And Reese is not letting go of the idea of Stand By Me as an RPG. You say, I mean, you got the whole party in Stand By Me. You've got a cleric, a tank, a bard. It's just, I don't know. It's Corey Feldman as a damage sponge. I never really thought of it. Okay, and Josh P for Super Freak.
Super Freak guy. Oh,
Josh
shit.
P.
I got the hair though.
Oh, no.
Did Vampire in Brooklyn inspire Rick James or the other way around? People
That's
who
a
don't know
chicken
their
and the
history.
egg. And
No. Rick James inspired that shit because Wes Craven was a Rick James fan. Because you've seen the Wes Craven movies. He's a cokehead too, obviously.
By the way, competitors' statements are their own beliefs. This channel is not responsible.
Wes Craven's gonna come looking for me.
And if anyone from the CBC is watching, this show can be made family friendly under the right circumstances.
Just not tonight.
Yeah, not happening.
It definitely can be made, and also for Netflix Canada, if you're looking for your next big show, please think about us.
But tonight is Robot Hooker Cocaine Night. That's what it is.
Hell yeah!
Say sex worker, please. So the hashtags are up. The votes are coming in. I'm seeing a lot of Josh.
I don't know if it's too late for me to say, but the kids in the Sandlot probably have purchased hookers and cocaine. Does that get me back in the running here? No, fine.
That sounds like a question coming from someone who's never purchased hookers or cocaine.
I would like to buy one.
Peter Owen is calling that a regular Friday night.
Hi, I'd like to buy some
Hell
cocaine.
yeah!
All right,
Siri, where to buy cocaine in
Facebook,
Hamilton?
Erica.
I'll take the cocaine hooker combo, please.
Number 3, please.
Right now, Josh is leading Facebook By one vote, unless does this count as a vote for Lucy?
That does not count as a vote. He has to like the comment.
Just making sure.
My last name is suddenly Clarke.
I mean, your first name is suddenly Luffy.
Okay.
So.
I think
been Luffy this whole game.
Last name is Clarke. He was combining the two of them. Yeah.
Sorry, Tim.
Merkloff thought it was a Justin Chip Party night, but it's not. We're actually full on everybody at this point in time. So that is going to Josh. Josh has won the positive round.
Yes, he has.
So now we're going to have the negative round. So now, Lucy, you get a chance to be negative about Rick James permed Eddie Murphy.
God, I mean, everything about this movie is terrible. Everything. You've got Eddie Murphy, horrible, disgusting, not funny. It's directed by Wes Craven. Who even is that? And it's also co-starred by Angela Bassett. Who's that? She's definitely not a famous, iconic actress with an incredibly well-decorated career. Fuck this movie and fuck you, Josh.
And our ambassador to Friendly has just finished her negative round.
This is vodka.
She likes to party all the time.
And I don't think Reese is the only one who's incorrigible. So, John, you get to go on the negative round, being negative about AI.
Being negative about a robot hooker rolling with a little boy? You want me to be negative about that? How am I? What's positive about that? What in there? What in there is good in any way? Please, which part of it? As an adult, I don't want to be seen rolling with a robo hooker, man. Who does that? Who just walks and a little boy? The whole thing, both ways. Oh my God!
Very high quality.
What's the matter? What's the matter with that movie, man? Who wrote that? Who made that shit?
Steven Spielberg and Stanley Kubrick.
Who is that? Who is that?
It was a Stanley Kubrick concept that was finished by Steven Spielberg.
The cokehead and pothead got together and made this fucking monstrosity. It's insane.
I don't know if Denis Leger got the sarcasm in Lucy's tone. He's saying Angela Bassett is pretty popular. Her fan club is called the Bassett Hounds.
Nice.
And Reese Turner definitely agrees. And facts aren't jokes is being called at Josh. So let's see. The hashtags are up. So get your votes in. Let's get your votes in on that one. The idea, I don't know. I'd almost trust Jude Law to watch children, even if it's a robot Jude Law.
He bangs the nanny.
Right? I was gonna say, do you trust Jude Law?
Really?
I mean, if you trust him to watch his own kids, then you don't need a nanny. I guess.
All right. There,
Oh my God. Reese, facts aren't jokes.
Oh boy.
All right, so Josh get a vote in there. Suited Monkey is that was a vote for Josh. The hashtags are up. We're seeing more Josh ones here. How's it looking on Facebook, Erica?
Facebook is looking like just a slight lead for Josh. A 1 lead vote for Josh.
All right.
Does anyone like me anymore?
I do.
Anyone?
Join the shit party, Lucy.
We
No.
do. There we go. All right.
We get to sit and do nothing for 25 minutes.
Our two found favorites are running into crowd favorites have run into the wall. That is Joshua Clarke.
Yeah.
Joshua Clarke is the winner of the first round. Congratulations, Joshua.
Yay!
We do love a redemption arc.
We do.
Yes,
and there's two more rounds. What a time to be alive. And, we got to vote for Lucy because of the, fuck Josh. Okay.
Oh my God. Because of the fuck Josh. I stand.
Reese is making as much sense as normal. That was the first round. By the way, for those of you watching at home and haven't seen it before, I'm just going to put Josh up there. Can you, Erica, make sure that we can see what a red ball of awesome looks like?
Yes.
Yeah, when somebody has won a round, they get a red ball of awesome. That indicates that they had won the previous round. So they have a point on the board. So the goal is to have 2 points to win a round. And Joshua Clarke won the positive and the negative round. So he won the first battlefield of the night. So
the boy should be playing with the little boy should be playing with that red ball instead of hanging with robot hookers. I'm just saying. We're just a nice ball, okay? That's what you give to a child. That's what a child should be rolling around with.
The hooker's not trying to have sex with him.
Goddamn
He's
cyber
trying to help him.
No,
hookers can help people too.
Yeah, exactly. Why do they? Why would they want to do work?
Yeah,
it's their time off.
He's a sex work social worker.
Very telling, Paul.
All right. There is. We are going to be moving on to the second battlefield now, which is who would be the best franchise crossover romance. And just to explain this again, we'll take 2 movie franchises, so multiple movies in each one, and take one character from each of them that you think would make the best romance. So the first battlers are going to be Lucy Gervais with her choice of SpongeBob and Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing. Get a little bit of the Swayze in there.
That's so funny.
Oh, and who are you facing?
And that's it, because that's all we need.
Oh, you are facing off against Joshua Clarke again, and Joshua's choice being Pam Poovey from Archer 1999 versus, and I guess it's TV shows as well as movies, and Ben Grimm, aka The Thing from the Fantastic Four. So that is Joshua's choice. Joshua, second to the screen, means he gets to go first on the positive round. Positive, but your own choice, Joshua.
Well, I mean, in that season of Archer, Pam is made out of rock. She's a rock monster, and The Thing, he's made out of rock too. So just think about the rough sex they be having. You know what I mean? Just tear the house down type of shit. Ooh, 2 rocks just all making little pebbles and everything, running around the house. Oh, that rock love. That's solid. That's solid love. Well, that's solid shit right there. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Lucy's face says it all. Lucy, it's now your pick to be positive, but SpongeBob and Johnny Castle.
I mean, I'm thinking like a literal shot for shot, like reanimation, where we get baby out of the movie and we just put SpongeBob in every single scene, which I think would be really funny. And like how amazing, because first of all, SpongeBob can already dance, kind of. So I feel like him learning how to dance, it's going to be pretty intuitive, so that part of the plot's kind of taken care of. But then like that incredible moment at the end of the movie where, Johnny's got to catch baby as she jumps off the stage. And then instead of this like beautiful, iconic moment, it's just SpongeBob's stupid ass like flying into his arms. That's, that's the dream. That's the dream.
All right, Reese is saying that he'd watch that. And Suda Monkey saying, Lucy P, nobody puts Gary in the corner.
Damn it, that's better than any of the jokes that I didn't have.
So just claim it for your own. So Lucy, the hashtags are up on Facebook, so just like the comments on Facebook or start spamming in the name of the person that you're voting for on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, so we can count your votes. Remember, you decide who the winner is. And SpongeBob's best friend lives under a rock.
Oh no!
Oh, crossover potential.
Ah!
All right, try not to give the jokes away till we get to the final round, and let the performers have a chance at them beforehand. And Josh with rock solid arguments. All right, so we're seeing a couple votes for Lucy, a vote for Josh. What's it looking like on Facebook, Erica?
Facebook is tied.
Facebook is tied. There we go. And it's tied here as well. The thing gets his rocks off. All right.
Come on,
I don't want to step and gravel again.
I'll show you guys my cat if you vote for me.
Call. There is no points being awarded this round. It is too close to call. Joshua, he went first last time. So Lucy, you're going first this time on the negative round.
All right. I think that I'm just going to point out the elephant in the room that Josh just wants to watch two rocks have sex. And that's really easy for him to just do on his own time. I don't know if you've been outside, but go. It's pretty cool out there. Pick up two rocks and just... Also, I would totally watch regular Pam Poovey have sex with, what's his face? Is he an X-Men? I don't even know.
You may have just insulted the nerd audience with that one, Lucy. Josh, it's now for your negative.
Well, okay. I would like to sit down and discuss, how I feel about SpongeBob SquarePants with the people who watch SpongeBob SquarePants, and then I would like to sit down and discuss with the people who are fans of the movie Dirty Dancing, with the people who are fans of the movie Dirty Dancing. But the people that put that shit together need to be incarcerated. That shit is insane. What are you doing putting this sponge dancing with this grown ass man? It's similar to the fucking robot thing, no? Isn't it?
Okay, we're
SpongeBob doesn't deserve love.
Oh.
Don't kink shame. Okay, that's true. That's true.
don't kink shame.
The sponge deserves to soak up all the love you can get out there.
All right, the hashtags are up. The hashtags are up. We'll start voting. No after comments coming in. Start voting. Let's see. The hashtags are up on Facebook. You can start spamming in the comments hashtag and the name of the person you're voting for in the chat. So Christopher, I haven't seen you vote before, so this is your chance to vote. Oh, you did. He did. Sorry, he did vote on the previous round. So this is the negative round. Yeah, Reese is repeating himself at this point.
You really cut Reese deep.
Cut him like he's been cut with a rock. Lucy gets a vote here. I hate that you called him an X-Man, but your point still stands.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's because I'm an idiot.
Right. Not that I'd be able. Okay, vote for Josh. Vote for Lucy. All right, we're getting a mixed number of votes coming in here. What's it look like on Facebook, Erica?
It's tied again.
All right, I'm just gonna.
I hate this.
Yeah, this is taking it down to the wire. I know we've got a lot more people watching than we have voting, so please make sure you vote.
Can I just say that the Venn diagram of people who love Dirty Dancing and people who love SpongeBob, I am both of those circles, and I am everything in the middle. I am that Venn diagram.
And if it's tied on Facebook, actually, Lucy is the winner of this round. Lucy has got the first point in this battle, but we're already onto a free-for-all round because we've already done a positive, we've done a negative. So now it's time for a free-for-all round. Free-for-all round means that they have the choice of being positive, relying on the written material, negative, just doing a little bit of improv about the other person's choice, or just be entertaining, i.e., doing what you guys should be voting for, or a roast attack upon their opponent. And since Lucy got the point on that, that means Joshua Clarke is going first.
Oh, well, first of all, I just want to mention that Pam is my favorite character in the whole show. So yes, I agree. Pam is hot as shit. I'll fucking shut up, Pam. But what I was trying to say was, as a man, as a human person trying to fuck with the human Pam, have you seen Pam in the show? She will fuck you up. So I feel like it's just safer if she's the rock Pam, because then she's a little less dangerous, but only if you're also a rock person, because then she'll fuck you up. You know, I love Pam.
All right, some Pam Poovy love. Lucy, this is, or Luffy, sorry.
Thank you.
Your free-for-all round, positive, negative, just be entertaining, or roast attack upon Joshua.
First, I have a question. Don't answer it right now because I'm busy. But can you hear my cat meowing? Okay, that's over. I just think it's interesting that you love Pam so much and you find her so attractive, but yet her strength intimidates you to the point that you want to reduce her to a geological object in order to be able to handle her womanliness. So that's interesting. Oh my God, my cat's freaking out, guys. Why are you so mad? Is it because you don't like Josh's answers? Oh my God, neither do I.
We got to vote in for Reese as well, but the hashtags are up, so you can start voting on Facebook, and you can start spamming in the names on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Let's see the votes. Suited Monkey says we can absolutely hear your cat yelling. All right, but that's not a vote.
Okay.
I thought it was like Gary from SpongeBob.
The vote is for the cat. But actually,
yeah, he's pretty cute.
Karen Joy, another fantastic competitor at BattleCOM, she's voting for the cat. And we got a Josh vote coming in as well. Let's see. And Reese is voting for the cat.
God, the cat got it.
The cat clearly wins this
I think
round.
the cat might win this round.
The cat is winning this round. What's it look like on Facebook, Erica?
Technically, the cat is winning, but if the cat can't win, then Lucy's winning.
You hear that, baby? You hear that? He's going into the kitchen.
All right.
To celebrate.
Then that is, oh shoot, just a second. Let me just take a quick count over here.
A quick count or a quick cat?
The cat's gonna go make out with the sponge like Johnny Cash.
How far ahead is Lucy on that side?
She was by one vote. Let me just check it again. Yeah, still leading by one vote.
Arc.
Then we actually have a tie game. The cat has won that round. So we have to do one more free for all round. If
oh my God,
are not decided at the end of this round, then it's going to be up to Erica to choose the winner. So
get back over here.
It's another free.
We need
round,
you to play again.
It's Lucy. You're going first. You go first on this second free for all round.
Okay. Well, I mean, what else can I called my opponent a misogynist and a pervert. And you know, this is a redemption arc for me. You know what I mean? So in the words of the winner of the last round, I'm just gonna say I think that's really gonna get me some votes.
All right, Joshua. Joshua, this is your free-for-all round. Positive, negative, just be entertaining.
Not a misogynist at all. Here's the thing, though. I like the fact that Pam Poovy as the Rock Monster, as well as the Thing from Fantastic Four, together. I like that they're like equals. They're like equals as a couple, as opposed to a grown-ass man dirty dancing with a sponge, or a robo hooker hanging with a child. That's a little less equal, as opposed to two rock monsters fucking, two rock monsters fucking putting a hole in the yacht somewhere in the water. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. They just come up out of the water, that water flow off of their rock backs. Woo! You can see that shit. Come on, man. That shit don't. Oh, come on. I used to do that shit as a kid. Take two rocks and go. I used to do that shit as a kid. So it's just exciting. I'm sorry, okay, but it's just exciting. Okay, I'm sorry.
Guys, you can still vote. You can still vote for the cat.
The hashtags are up. Wow. Joshua's descriptions are just making me think that he's really, really thought this through. And as a fellow pervert, Christopher saying, I still don't understand pot pumping. Now I'm confused.
Don't Google that.
Too confused to vote.
I love any comment that begins with, as a fellow pervert.
Peter Bowen is making fire. But Peter, you have to vote. You have to put in a hashtag and the names to vote. Hashtag and the name of the person you're voting for, unless you are on Facebook. Sorry. Facebook, you just
vote, you assholes.
Yeah, please make sure everybody votes. Tim Rocliffe is voting for Josh. And Suited Monkey is saying Josh as well. Isabella, it's Josh. This is looking like it is Josh, but there is my name. But he is wrong card.
Nice.
All right, wow.
I agree with Erica on that.
Oh, I get it now.
All right, how's it look on Facebook, Erica?
Facebook has, let me just check again in case there were changes. Facebook has Josh leading by 1 vote.
All right.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to take my redemption arc and I'm just going to put it right in the trash, guys. Where it belongs. Oh, I got a vote. That's cool.
Lucy did get a vote, but that is going to Josh at this point. Did somebody get 2 points there, Erica?
No, they each have 1.
You can't.
All right.
You can't.
You're going to have to call it, Erica.
I'm going to have to call the winner of this round.
Just give it to the cat already.
You know I would.
Get your ass over here.
You know that's my brand.
Erica, I think the fair choice is to give me the vote. I'll take it, nonpartisan. It's fine.
You know what?
Yeah.
And now we
Suited
retire
Monkey
him
is
to
the
the BattleCOM Hall of Fame, never to be heard from again. Just kidding. I think just based solely off that last round where, Josh, I'm sorry, you just got a little bit too into the rocks banging together and creating tsunamis. Personally, as a person who doesn't enjoy tsunamis, I'm going to have to give it to Lucy. So congratulations, Lucy.
Okay.
Tsunamis.
Okay. Let me go get my redemption arc back.
All right. So Lucy's going to be digging through the trash as we move on to the next 2 people battling.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be start off with Justin Shaw with his choice of Gordon Ramsay and Bob from VeggieTales.
Oh my God.
And AC Valiente with his choice of Master Splinter and Master Yoda.
Damn. Double the masters.
Yeah.
We are going first to AC Valiente as the second person to the screen.
So
Positive round.
So as a fellow pervert, I'm all for an awesome power couple, and I just think that Splinter and Yoda would make for this like amazing, cute and cryptic couple. Like nobody else would understand them but each other, and like because they're so smart, they would never argue. I mean, at most they'd be passive aggressive.
All right, thank you, AC. Justin, it's your turn for the positive round.
Okay, so I'm still playing. We all know that the best romantic comedies are when opposites attract. So what would happen if Gordon Ramsay from Hell's Kitchen and Bob the Tomato from VeggieTales were to make a movie? I think the trailer would go a little something like this. Yeah. Coming soon to theaters. Once an asshole chef who abuses his kitchen staff with his aggressive temper. The other is a tomato, and he likes to sing about Jesus. Together, this Akko Taco pair prove that sometimes it's hell getting to heaven. Be prepared for a main course of biblical proportions. Gordon Ramsay and Bob the Tomato in Christians in the Kitchen. Rated R.
Hashtags are up here. We actually have something else. We're getting some background noise. Is somebody have something loud in the background? It wasn't. It happened before Justin started playing.
Yeah.
The track. So if anyone has any background noise, just try to get it settled down. And we get the hashtags are up, so you can start voting. You can start spamming in the comments on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, aka Periscope. So some of the votes are coming in. Justin, P is for Phoebe.
Yeah. Phoebe's my dog's name. It's weird that you know that, though, Tim. Where are you? I'll take it, though.
All right, and we got a vote for AC as well. Another vote for Justin. Gordon Ramsay is already pretty close to rated R on his own.
The PG version is Hex Kitchen. Fuck.
I'm still hearing background noise. So,
yeah, what is this noise?
Somebody just have a loud neighbor, or? And it just stopped.
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is. Somebody's microphone is too close to their earphones, and it's picking it up. So that's what's coming through. So apologize for the sound issues. But,
Suited Monkey, I fuck up my own jokes by telling them and writing them. They're fucked from conception. Justin.
All right, we're seeing votes for Justin. And Tim's dog is also named Phoebe.
What? Really?
Are both your moms named Martha?
What does it mean?
All right, so
that's really weird, Tim.
Let's see the votes. Just I hope Yoda has been vaccinated against bubonic plague.
Nice.
We named Phoebe was named Phoebe because we liked the fact that no letter in her name is pronounced the way it should, and that made us laugh. So don't vote for that.
Yeah, what about the B?
All right. So I'm looking at the votes. We got Justin, 2 for AC, 2 for Justin, 3 for Justin, 4 for Justin. It's looking good for Justin over here. How's it looking on Facebook, Erica?
Up until a minute ago, it was tied, but Justin just pulled into the lead.
Oh, Justin is in the lead online. Oh, but is there a but there, Erica? I saw the finger go up. No. All right. We're calling that one for Justin.
Oh, no, by 1 vote. Sorry, I was counting the difference.
All right. So that goes to Justin. Justin gets the point on the positive round. And I do apologize for the feedback that we're getting here. Peter Bowen is very upset that his hentai guru, AC Valiente, who named himself as a fellow pervert. And we've got the hashtag cat is running through this. But it's time for the negative round, so you get to be negative about each other's choices. First one to go would be AC Valiente.
Okay, so I just want to start off by saying you put way too much thought into that bit. So you advertised the crossover as a romantic comedy, but I could only see it as like a tragedy. Like Gordon would totally be an abusive boyfriend, and like you could only see this ending one way. Tomato sauce. Just saying.
All right, AC, who knows his way around a kitchen. He's very famous for his hot sauces he makes. So Justin, it is now your turn for the negative round. Negative about Master Splinter and Master Yoda.
Well, it's a shame to start off, AC, that you don't believe in a little thing called love. So come on, they could endure and pull it together. Meanwhile, you're saying Master Splinter and Yoda, you said they would be cute and a cryptic couple. That's a funny way to say creepy. I don't want to picture that interspecies old person sex. Their babies would be old.
Stuart McLean strikes again.
All right, let's get the votes up. Get the votes up. Peter Bowman is voting for ketchup. The hashtags exist, and you're either voting for ACN or just N, because I forgot to Justin, the N part of Justin. Italians and tomato sauce. Wait to live up to a stereotype, pal.
It's delicious. Come on. Who doesn't want tomato sauce right now? I mean, don't just eat it with a spoon, because that's tomato soup, and we don't eat. Never mind.
Okay.
Speak for yourself, Erica.
Romantic stories are tragedies if you wait long enough.
I'll eat whatever I want with a spoon.
Student monkeys voted for Justin. An old rat and an old alien definitely won't mix well. Justin, because AC is just
oh,
pun attack.
Yeah.
He's trying to catch up because he's falling behind. You're welcome.
I get it.
All right. Chef Boyardee doesn't count, Reese.
I think he means Chris Bandito.
No, he meant Chef Boyardee.
Damn.
He actually typed in it. All right. I'm seeing votes of Justin seems to be in the lead here. How does it look on Facebook, Erica?
It's a runaway for Justin right now.
Hey, runaway.
Justin. All right. Congratulations to AC. Justin, you get to face off against
Lucy.
Lucy won the previous round?
Luffy.
Yes.
Luffy.
Luffy.
I'm
from Newfoundland.
Seriously?
No, that's not a real place. Newfoundland. Did you hear it? Did I say it clearly? Good.
I got it. Don't worry.
All right, it's a positive round. You get to be positive about your choice of SpongeBob and Johnny Castle. Or hold it, was that 2 points, Erica?
Yes. Yeah, Justin won the positive and the negative round. And
so
that means that we are now on to the finals.
Okay, so Johnny Castle, may he rest in peace, or whoever the actor was that played him, I forget.
Patrick Swayze.
I don't think that was it. I don't think it was Patrick. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's a height difference, and that's pretty sexy.
All right, Justin. This is we're going to see, Justin, if you could win or lose this one, because I think Luffy is throwing it for a loof.
Never underestimate the Justin shit party. So AC earlier was saying there's no way this love could endure. Well, it's not without its hardships, that's for sure. Bob would always be singing to Gord. Gord would reject him. And then Bob would be like, I wrote you this song. And Gordon's like, I've got no time for songs, you bloody bloke. And then Bob leaves and becomes famous. And Gord turns on TV. And guess who he sees? It's Bob the Tomato rocking up MTV, singing the hit song Swallow. Tell me something, Gord. Are you angry that your heart is sore? Do you need more? Is there something in the kitchen you're searching for? You're fed up. Could it be you're hungry for some catch up? It's time to swallow now.
Vote! Get your votes in. The hashtags are up on Facebook. On Facebook.
I'm very disarmed by this incredible song parody.
Thank you.
There we go.
Caught me off guard with that one.
Hashtag Justin P for positive. We've been over this. Extended accents aren't your forte.
No, don't make me.
Why are you voting for him if you're going to criticize him too?
He liked it better.
It did.
He's like, I'm voting for you, but what you did was bad.
And Reese, yes, that song did happen for everybody. I think you get gypped on the acid. Let's see, get your votes in. The hashtags are up on Facebook. You can start liking the comments, and you can start putting it down anytime soon. All right.
I'm
preparing. P for preparing.
Yeah, P is for preparing. And City Monkey, because his accent was so bad, it was funny, Lucy. I think we
Fair
Yeah, it's
enough.
not like I was
Do
trying
bad
my
acting.
best.
Okay, but I have more lines for this song. And in the bad times, I feel myself boiling.
All right. Let's see,
In a pot.
Erica, how is it on
No, stop.
Facebook?
Justin is leading on Facebook.
Nice.
Justin
Oh,
is leading
come
on
on.
Facebook.
I was so funny when I pretended I didn't know who Patrick Swayze was.
All right.
It's a solid joke.
Very solid joke.
Funny.
You committed so well, we actually believed you. So that round is going to go to Justin, which means, Lucy, you get to go first on the negative round.
Okay.
Negative. Too late to change, Reese.
So, I mean, I've been advocating for some interesting concepts tonight. All right, it's been pointed out, but I did not advocate for two lovers, one of whom could eat the other and probably would, because pretty sure Gordon Ramsay eats tomatoes. So that's kind of messed up. But you know what? It's not unexpected coming from Justin Shaw.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, good. No one laughed. Okay, great. That's what I wanted. I wanted no one to laugh at all.
All right. All right. Tim Rockcliffe thinks the feedback might be aliens, but I'm pretty sure it's actually our own voices. We've got a feedback loop somewhere in the conversation. I do realize Josh Clarke was not able to wear earphones, so it may be his speakers coming back in around. That's where the noise would be. So Justin, you get to go on the negative right now, Justin.
You say a partner eating out their partner is a bad thing. Now, you say Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing and SpongeBob would be a great pair, but they would undermine each other. Patrick Swayze's all about the dirty dancing. SpongeBob's literally a sponge. He would clean the dancing. So what are you left with? You're just left with Patrick Swayze doing the mumbo. That's kind of all right too, I guess.
All right.
Everybody mumbo.
The hashtags are up with a little bit of a check. It's Lucy is where we're getting the feedback from.
I'm the problem? That's not a surprise. All right, let me try it. Is this better?
All right. Yeah, I think that is handled. There we go.
You guys are gonna laugh. It was my open.
Sorry, try that again, Luffy.
Hello.
No, it's back. It is back.
I don't know what's happening. I blame the cat.
Oh, there, it's gone. No,
It's gone.
All right.
Oh,
This is
God.
why we do tech rehearsals.
Am I canceled?
No, we're not canceled as of yet.
How's
So
this?
the hashtags are up for the votes. It's either hashtag Lucy N or hashtag Justin N. Karen Joy is complaining with the thought of being eaten with a sarcastic smiley face. And Denny Leger is thinking of the background noise.
Is this better?
No, I think we're still getting it. And Justin N for eating out is my favorite when I don't want to cook.
Also, there's a difference between eating out and eating someone in their entirety.
No, there
bones
isn't,
and their brain
Luffy.
and everything.
Eat them
Yeah, it's not a
entirely.
cannibal, Justin.
All right. We'll keep the 4 comments down, but Justin,
won't be with that
over
attitude.
here. Erica.
Right now, Justin is leading Facebook by 1 vote.
Yeah.
Justin is leading Facebook by 1 vote, so that
Shit
goes
party.
to Justin. Okay. When I mute Lucy, we don't actually hear the noise. Lucy doesn't know that she's muted yet, but we're just gonna check. Unmuting Lucy at this point.
Hi.
Yeah. And the sound does come back. You have headphones on, Lucy?
Yeah, but I can get different ones.
Okay, if we can possibly try that. That is, did Justin win both rounds? What's the score right now, Erica?
Right now, Justin won the positive round, and he is still leading on Facebook. Let's take a look at the other comments.
Okay, and
To make
the
sure
negative
Justin
round,
didn't win.
I think we called that for Justin already on the negative round.
Ooh, well then, congratulations, Justin. You've won 2 rounds. So,
That means I get a ball?
that means you already got a ball.
You had a ball.
Where
Yeah.
was it? Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Well, it means
Right,
you've
and we're not
had
hearing the noise. So Lucy,
a time of your life.
I think Lucy has solved the problem.
Hey.
Yay!
Lucy!
I solved the problem that I created. Woo-hoo!
At this point in time, I just want to bring up the thought of if you are enjoying the show, there is a little link at the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling by. It's called Linktree, but it's .ee and then /Paul Ash. If you go to that, you'll see a little button that says "Buy me a drink." That's how you can support the show. Any money that's donated through that will actually be spread among all the performers that you're seeing on screen, including, of course, Erica Tadeo, who is a fantastic performer, but she is our stage manager this evening. So, yeah, we definitely want to thank everybody there. So, Erica, where are we in the battles right now?
Right now, we just completed the second battle, so we've got our third battle, which was that our oh no, this one that we just did I think was fan submitted, but not sure what the next one was. If there was
there was actually no fan submitted battle.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I said nothing.
Yeah. So the third. So yeah, people, if you want to actually have your picture up here and be included, we will be mentioning you if you submit topics to us that we can use as battlefields. So please think about doing that in the future. Now that the sound has gone away, I am no longer going crazy, which I'm great.
Are you sure?
I don't know about that.
Okay. Well, I'm already crazy. I've landed. I have arrived. And Christopher, he feels left out because he didn't hear the noise.
We gonna bring the noise.
So welcome to politics is Reese's LSD inspired comment. So the third battlefield is what is the easiest game to cheat at? And our battlers for the first round are going to be AC Valiente with his choice of Yu-Gi-Oh! Against Joshua Clarke with the Super Nintendo Entertainment System NHL 94. Joshua, you're going first as you are the second person to the screen. So this is the positive round. Positive about why your game is the easiest to cheat at.
Look, straight up facts. My brother used to whoop my ass when I was a kid, okay? And he loved hockey. So once I figured out that when you're going up against the goalie, specifically if the goalie's facing, like if he's on the upside, and you're going up and you go left, then right, then left, then right, then you take that shot, you always score in the top right. I used to piss my brother off with that shit. Woo, that was retribution, man. I love that game to this day. I'll play that game to this day just because of that sad look on his face whenever I would score. And you have to go, because I don't even like hockey. I don't even like it. Like, not like him. He's a big hockey buff. I just would love to see the tear run down the side of his face. I'd be like, whoo, I got you, motherfucker. Until he figured out how to do it, then he would whip my ass.
I love poetry.
And that was poetry. AC, that is your positive, but why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the easiest game to cheat at.
Okay, so first things first. So you could win any game of Yu-Gi-Oh! All you need to do is be rich. Just buy all the best cards, and you'll win every time. I mean, your friends will hate you forever, but at least you'll be a winner.
We are. It's AC Valiente. I think that might be a facts, aren't jokes. But talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!, one of those trading card games where it's determined who is the person with the largest allowance wins. That's that. I don't know if I think that's part of. I'm not sure if that's cheating, but we're going to find out as everyone is voting now. The hashtags are up on Facebook. You can start voting right away. We've got the sound issue fixed. So let's see. We got the sound issue fixed, and we actually lost some viewers. So please make sure you're voting. I guess some people were here just for the chaos. All right.
They're like, oh, we can hear Lucy's voice clearly now. We got to get out of here.
I think it was everybody's voice was just as clear. It was just doubled with a muffle afterwards. How are we doing on Facebook, Erica?
Facebook right now, we've got Josh leading by 1 vote and Reese Turner giving us some sass. I'm not sure if you needed that update or not.
Oh,
but
I always need that update. It sustains me.
if we're working on the technical issues, I'm sorry, Reese, that I wasn't able to get that. How do I cheat to get all the money first, though? Karen is very much interested in learning how to cheat at Yu-Gi-Oh! Points for AC. Being rich wins. I'd love to try. And Isabella or Angela Lisa.
I love that picture that she has. It's a cool.
She's
little
an artist.
That's
She
really nice.
drew that. You can usually find her at Artist Alley at the various Comic Cons in Montreal and Ottawa. And that's what Luffy sounds like. I'm out. By Student Monkey.
Oh,
All right, I'm seeing it for Josh over here. I'll have to look on Facebook. Erica.
Facebook right now, we've got Josh leading by 2 votes.
Josh, that round goes to Josh. That means AC is coming back in the negative round. AC is learning the hard way. It's about the funny. It's not always about being right. At this point, AC, you got to be negative about Super Nintendo Entertainment System's EA Sports NHL 94.
Okay. So first things first, it's an EA game, okay? And anybody who's a gamer knows how bad EA can be. I mean, like, NHL 94 might have been a good game, but, like, it's all downhill from there. So, I mean, like, would you even want to cheat at a game like that? Like, I don't think it's worth it.
All right, we get to see the punchline of a shrug.
Facts are poetry.
Yeah, facts are poetry. This is Joshua. You get to now be negative about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, okay, first of all, I just want to say with NHL 94, every time when it was starting, I would hear the EA Sports. It's in the game. I would hear a good ass whooping. It's in the game because I whoop my brother's ass. I whoop my brother's ass in that shit, so I loved it. And with the Yu-Gi-Oh, you're talking about the kid taking all his money and buying all the cards. You said his friends are going to hate him. It's not just his friends who's going to hate him. His mom's going to hate him when his ass gets whooped for having all those cards. And he just gets jumped for having all these fucking rich-ass cards in his pocket because mommy bought all the cards because he doesn't have any money to buy all the goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So when he come home, he go, Mommy, I don't have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards no more because six motherfuckers jumped me and they fucking whooped my ass with fucking Digimon toys and all kinds of shit. It was a nightmare. When you come home and have to deal with that, it's a rough time. It's a rough time. That's all I'm saying,
Right.
AC. It's a rough time.
Christopher is suggesting that AC needs to learn how to cheat better. Try being rich.
It's good advice. Try being rich.
Try being rich. I think everybody should at least get a chance to try it once, Jeff Bezos. So just a little bit of social engineering I'm trying to throw out there. Because if you say Jeff Bezos anywheres, there's a computer program that'll send it directly to him.
He just made $40 just by saying his name, Paul. Way to go.
All right, the hashtags are up, so you can actually start voting. Josh, it's in the game, was the sound of my childhood. Josh N is for nightmare. So how's the vote showing up on Facebook? Remember, if you're on Facebook, all you have to do is like the hashtag comment that is in the Facebook chat, and to determine who the winners are between Josh and AC.
And right now it's tied.
It's tied on Facebook. AC is on not well. Okay, this kind of puts it out, puts him out of it because Josh and whoop ass beats being the fantasy of being rich. There we are. That takes it to Josh. Josh has won that round. Congratulations to AC Valiente again for on his very first BattleCOM.
Yay!
All right. Very late vote for AC.
Does that tie it back up?
No, that doesn't tie it back up. It's still in the lead for Josh. So AC, and that vote may have already appeared on Facebook if you just want to just check the scroll over. So Peter Bowen, so it's just you'll see the comment that says hashtag the person's name, and either if it's negative or positive for the round, and you like that comment, that's how you vote on Facebook. So that is now taking us to the final. Well, the final qualifying battle of the third round, and it's Lucy Gervais with her choice of Battleship as she faces off against Justin Shaw with his choice of hide and seek. So hide and seek versus
shit.
Battleship. Justin, you get to go first on the positive round.
There are so many ways to cheat at hide and seek. It's goddamn insane. There's so many ways, especially if you're the seeker trying to find the people. My favorite way to simply cheat in this game is you say, oh, okay, you guys go hide and I'll count. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're off busy hiding. You just look. They don't notice.
All right, I'm
It's
gonna
funner
stop.
that way too.
I'm gonna stop playing hide and seek with you, Justin.
No, you
You guys
won't.
play hide
Paul.
and seek?
Erica,
You gonna invite me?
sorry, Lucy. It is your turn for the positive round. Positive of Battleship.
Well, in retrospect, I wish like the game that was easiest to cheat at that I chose was relationships, but picked Battleship, so I got to stick to Battleship. Okay, Battleship is easy to cheat at because it is a game that relies on. Sorry, my cat's actually okay. This is so annoying. I'm sorry. So, oh my god. Okay. Battleship relies on the honor system and just having a wall in front of everything that you're lying about. And you know, if that's how the rest of life worked, then I would just constantly be shoplifting and just like putting walls up in front of my dating profiles. You know what I mean? Is this funny? Yeah, this is okay, right? This is good.
All right, Lucy, ending that round with confidence. The hashtags are up on Facebook. Let's see your votes. You can like the hashtag comments on Facebook, or you can start spamming the names if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or on a Periscope /Twitter. Lucy's cat thinks it's a camera person, and Justin's friends just play hide. But we got a vote for Lucy. Walls in front of stuff would make life a little easier. I think that's why we call it the great indoors. Tim Rowcliffe, they have the same game, but one has little boats. Lucy P for Periscope.
Lucy P.
Lucy P.
And Lucy, yeah, that is. I'm seeing more Lucy over here. How's it looking on Facebook, Erica?
Facebook is Lucy's leading on Facebook as well.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, I keep saying that as well.
My word.
Ooh, Lucy
Why
is
you?
she's now to be tracked down by an old man in a rubber mask, a rubber Justin Shaw
What?
mask.
Yeah, wait, what? Who's in my house?
No, explain, Paul. Finish the thought. What the?
Eric,
The voice
That's
with
so
Justin.
funny.
You went, "I'm gonna get you." That was kind of what did it.
Is that the Hamburglar?
That's just because I'm fat, Lucy. Thanks.
Oh,
my
that's
shirt
not
says
why I
Clarke.
said that.
Karen Joy is saying, "I'd buy Battleship the Tinder profile edition because you never know when's gonna explode." Redemption. She was just playing the long cheating game. And Justin, you go first on the negative round.
A lot of talk, Lucy, about putting up walls. Didn't think that was the kind of thing you were into. Bah. And also, what was the other thing I was going to... Oh, yeah. You say there's integrity to Battleship? That game's based on war. No way, Jose. There's no integrity in war.
I didn't say there was. I said you could cheat at it.
All right, Lucy, you get to be negative, but Justin's choice of hide and seek.
Man, Justin, like you give me the vibe of the kid who, whenever it's like you're playing Heads Up 7-Up in class, you were the kid that was like
secretly peeking underneath and like looking at whose shoes it was who was like playing the game, and you would look at the shoes of the kids in the front of the class so you would see who picked you. And I only know that because I was that kid as well, and we have that in common.
Vote! The hashtags
Good strategy.
Student Monkey is asking is it past Justin's bedtime?
Listen here, Manitoba. I'm not taking heat from your time zone. Jeez.
That's a great way to get him to vote for you.
I vote for you, Lucy. That was a funny one. Oh wait, is this the second half? Fuck.
This is the negative round.
Thank God I got Erica here because like I have no idea what's going on.
I definitely do.
Okay, the hashtags are up on Facebook, so you can start liking the comments on Facebook.
That's a solid heads up 7-Up reference too.
It's like hide and seek.
Lucy and Kikis unite.
Yeah, I don't know what a Kiki is. Hope it's not a racial slur.
But
it was like a Kiki
coming in for Lucy. You can either like the comments on Facebook or start spamming in the names on Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter. So yeah, I'll remember those 3 things eventually, Erica. I know I make you worried every time that I'm wondering. And yeah, Suited Monkey has gone for Lucy this time. Just making fun of me was pretty close.
Anytime, Suited Monkey, if that is your real name.
All right.
First name Suited, last name Monkey.
There we go.
Middle
AKA
name
Sam.
Jeff.
Middle name Sam. We'll go with Sam.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna call that one for Lucy, depending on how it looks on Facebook. Erica.
Yeah, you can do that. Facebook is going to Lucy too, as well.
Hey, I won my first battle. Is that what it was? The last thing? That was I've been on this like so many times, and that was the first time I actually won in the finals. So I'm happy. I'll take my balls and go home. I'll take it.
Put it in the trash.
Put them in the trash.
Justin, we were literally on a game show together on Monday. Do you remember playing Codenames?
I do. I remember winning. Suited Monkey. Yeah, if that is your real name.
That's why we make you pay attention by making sure you don't win at this game.
Don't worry, I'll lose I'll make sure I suck. Don't worry. I'm all over it.
All right, as we're losing more people as we divulge into madness, there we go. Shops aren't businesses.
Oh yeah.
We are completely random at this point in time. Erica, what are we looking at right now?
We're going into the final round. Yep, of our third battle. So it is. Can I say it? It is Joshua versus Lucy.
Joshua versus
Lucy. Once again. This is gonna be fun.
So Joshua's choice of EA's Super Nintendo Entertainment System's version of NHL 94. Joshua, you go first on the positive round.
Oh, okay. So first of all, I mean, I don't want to say anything at all to like bury myself in any way, but cats suck and dogs rule. And also another thing I really loved about this game was that if you skate really fast and hit your opponent on a certain angle, you could just break that motherfucker. So sometimes I would do that to my brother, like when he had a player who was just scoring too much. He's like, "Oh, I'm Wayne Gretzky," or whoever the fuck you want it to be. I would just come out on an angle, bam, break him, and I wouldn't even say anything. I'll just look at him and just be like, and of course he would whoop my ass, you know. But that was a win because now you got to play without that motherfucker. That's a win.
All right, the stare of brotherly love. It is now Lucy. Lucy, it is your turn to be positive about Battleship as the easiest game to cheat at.
Okay, so I know we've talked about Battleship being like about war, but really it's about tiny little boats and little nubs. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's not as violent as attacking people with skates, okay? But it's still, there's nothing that compares to the thrill of lying to your brother when he says, like, B7, and you're like,
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Oh, all right. Let's see your choices. Bring your choices up. The votes the hashtags are up, so you can start voting on Facebook. When it comes to YouTube, Periscope / Twitters and Twitch, you just start spamming in the comments. Hashtag the name of the person you're voting for. 2 people you're voting for are Joshua and Lucy. Lucy's choice of Battleship, that was her positive round, and Joshua's positive round for NHL 94. Pseudo Monkey is giving Lucy, you're the reason they came out with the digital version, so you can't just lie.
That's actually true. That's clearly someone who's read my Wikipedia page.
And Lucy, lying to your brother, fuck the world, and cats
For the
don't
win.
suck. And I need to correct a mistake that I made earlier. Was it Tim Rocliffe? He actually submitted one of the.
Did he?
Was it him that submitted some? Who was it submitted one of the topics? Erica, were you paying attention?
It might have been Tim. It was one of our regulars last week. It was one of our beloved viewers. Thank you, beloved viewers. Viewers like you.
I am sorry I didn't give credit. Please claim credit again so we can put it on screen for the right time.
BBS.
And we got to vote for Josh for the physical virtual violence. There we go. Very Canadian physical violence. It happened on a rink.
Yes. While we drank soda. Yes.
Soda. How's it going there, Soda?
How's the Facebook looking?
Right now, Facebook is tied.
It is tied. Lucy is in the lead in the spamming. So Lucy gets the point. She gets the red ball of awesome for this one. And Tim Rocliffe is bowing. Oh, Tim Rocliffe is the person who submitted the one of the topics that we had today. So a big round of applause for Tim Rocliffe for suggesting it. And we're now going on to the negative round. Josh, you get to go negative about Battleship being the easiest game to cheat at.
All I know is she said that Battleship was a game that was played with tiny ships and little nubs. I don't know if it's my PTSD or something, but when she said tiny ships and little nubs, I got an image in my head of Donald Trump using his baby hands to murder people overseas, just pressing the button. So that's just a negative image for me altogether. I'm sorry if I took it to heart. I can't deal with that right now. I'm going to go off camera for a second, man. I gotta breathe.
All right. Lucy, you're negative.
Yeah, okay, so that is in no way my fault.
His choice.
That your mind went there. I think that your brother attacking you as a kid has kind of stirred up some PTSD, and I blamed the game for that. Blame the game for giving you PTSD and your brother. I think you should see a therapist, and I love you, and I'm here for you.
It was Batman for
Killer Instinct.
I don't even know what. I'm sorry. I don't even know the name of the game.
It was.
Is it Hockey the Game?
Hockey the Game. That's correct.
It's the Hockey the Game. It's called Hockey the Game 94.
Hockey the Game, the movie.
Let's see the votes. The hashtags are up. We had almost a moment of caring and love between the competitors.
Almost.
I love that Lucy's argument was literally don't hate the player, hate the game.
Damn it! That's what it just said.
You just ruined a free-for-all round, Justin.
If I can't win, nobody can. Burn it down.
All right, so we get a vote in for Lucy. The vote should be going in on Facebook as well at this point in time. Facebook, you can vote on that one by just liking the hashtag comment that is up. So there's a hashtag Josh N and a hashtag Lucy N. So you can vote for the person you think is most entertaining, because it's not about being right. If you are watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Periscope/Twitter, you can hashtag in a comment for the person you're voting for. Lucy Ann, hockey, the game of punching out other dudes. That exists, Christopher.
What is this, the Wicker Man? Call back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Was it AC's choice? Was the Wicker Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the best laugh it got.
What's up, AC?
Oh!
Ouch.
I'm out here just roasting people.
Oh, God.
Start.
The host is not supposed to roast motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Have you never watched 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown?
What's up, Tim?
All right,
Write-in ballot. What's up?
Welcome to my show, you piece of shit. Let me tell you something. The host just out here roasting motherfuckers. That's awesome.
Gary Joy
Trump
can't
nubs.
Moving next.
Trump nubs. You know what? I really do hope that within the next 5 years we can get to a point where Trump nubs is like a very sour like candy. Just
Trump nubs.
I will
Hashtag
not eat
Trump
them.
nubs.
They are not allowed in my house. No.
I don't think the family shouldn't own the rights to the name anymore when in 5-10 years. I really hope. Oh, by the way,
Trump nubs and Goya beans.
I actually saw something. It had to make me realize. I saw a tweet earlier today saying that they've seen more pictures of Trump with Ghislaine Maxwell than they have with Trump and his son Barron.
You could also say that about his daughter Tiffany.
Yeah. All right. The problem is Trump nubs will go out of business in 6 years.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I like that Donald Trump
That doesn't sound like a problem.
His
Build a
son's
wall
name
to
is
keep out the Trump nubs.
his son's name is Baron Trump.
Oh my God!
It sounds like a pirate.
Imagine that was his daughter's
He's just
name.
missing the Vaughn. It should be Vaughn Trump. Baron Von Trump.
All right. Let's go. If it's Von Trump, that's a villain on the Adventure Brothers.
Only you would know that.
I definitely would.
Reference.
Yeah. All
Behold, mayor of the Trump nubs.
All right. I've lost control at this point.
Oh,
Erica, how are you doing? Are you keeping track of the votes?
Hi, Erica.
I'm keeping track of the votes on Facebook. Josh is leading on Facebook. And let's see our other platforms. People are mostly voting for Trump nubs.
Yeah.
Yes. Lucy has got a slim lead here. How big is Josh's lead on Facebook?
We've got 2 votes on Facebook for Josh, and we've got 2 votes elsewhere for Lucy. And for the moment, that is all our votes. So everyone else, get your votes in now.
Okay, that is a
Be the
repeat
tiebreaker.
vote. There was a repeat vote, so yeah, no one can control the Trump nubs, not even Congress. And sour pumpkin shoes, Trump nubs.
Paul, what did you start with this Trump
What is
nubs?
happening?
I'm keeping the audience engaged.
Trump nubs. Oh my God.
All right, and at this time, I also want to suggest that people find all of our social medias. We're going to list them at the end. If you like a performer, please make sure you follow them. And if you like the show, we'll share you again the link about how to help us sponsor. And hey, if you have a big business that you want to advertise on something as reputable as this show, no one
Trump nubs. Sponsored by Trump nubs. They're terrible.
And so yeah, we're gonna have to call that. That's gonna be too close to call.
I think it
what
is.
that is. So no points have been awarded. And who went first that round?
Joshua would have gone first because if I remember the rules correctly, since
Right.
Lucy had won the previous
Lucy
round.
won the first round. So Lucy is going first on this round. This is a free-for-all round. We just need to get Lucy needs to get 1 point, or Joshua needs 1 point to stay in the game. So here we go with a free-for-all round. Going first, it is Lucy.
Okay, so just want to show everyone, I got these really cool feather earrings that I will be awarding to a randomly selected person who votes for me in this round. Unfortunately, this is all I got, and they're kind of ugly, so I understand if no one wants them. But on the plus side for why you should pick my game over Josh's game is because my game, I mean, if this is about a competition of which game is like more violent and like crazy to cheat at, with NHL 94, everything's behind a screen. There's no real violence. With Battleship, if you actually are starting to lose, you can pick up the physical game and just beat the shit out of your brother with it. So you can pay back your brother, Josh, for beating you up. They're cute though, right? Like someone's gonna want these.
They are.
Someone thought I
Mr.
would
T.
like
Mr.
these.
T is gonna want those. Send those to
colors.
Mr. T. Mr. T is gonna want
Yeah.
those. He's gonna. Mr. T he's missing one. That's the first thing. Second of all, I just wanted to say, yeah, my brother, when we were playing that game, NHL 94, because you mentioned PTSD and stuff earlier, honestly, there was no harm in playing the game. Like, we sat there and we played the game. It was fine. It's when my brother started to play hockey outside for real. That's when I decided to stay home and watch fucking Samurai Pizza Cats instead. I just sat at home and watched anything that was non-violent. Samurai Pizza Cats, Maya the Bee. I had it all lined up. It was the other Tiny Tots or whatever the hell it was called. It was a bunch of like Trump nub looking motherfuckers just dancing around, and they were multicolored. And the show would come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I used to stay up all night because I was terrified because I'd watch scary movies at night. But I didn't want to play with my brother in the morning. Just go outside and play by yourself. I'll stay in here with the fucking Samurai Pizza Cats. That's what I did.
Vote.
Yo.
Vote.
Are you super young or super old? What is that? What era is that from?
Man, somebody get Josh a Band-Aid for that deep cut. Jeez.
All right.
I looked a lot younger before the Trump nubs came along.
Lucy for the earrings. Hashtag Josh for the Trump nubs. So one for each from one person. Lucy, free for all.
Absolutely.
I vote and not receive the earring. Peter's bring back Samurai Pizza Cat.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's what other heroes got fired from a cannon? Has anyone
Fired out of a cannon?
Samurai
Super
Pizza
Dave
Cat.
Osborne?
Oh, Super Dave Osborne.
Yes.
Oh, he's
All right.
dead.
I mean, he never made it, but they try. I mean, but it just didn't work out for him.
Or the
How many
hashtag.
He
Right.
landed right into a
voting.
Curb Your Enthusiasm cameo.
All right.
Cannon.
Josh for the breakthrough. Josh for I pity the fool who loses at hockey. Samurai Pizza Cats, they got more fur than any turtle ever had.
It's a vote for
Robin's parents
furries.
might have been fired out of cannon at some point. Oh, that's
Too soon.
too soon. Too soon, suited monkey. And just said the earrings to Josh's therapist. Karen was actually asking for them. Though she
They're
voted for
hers.
you and Josh.
Oh, she can't have them then.
All right, the only person that wants them isn't going to get them. And how's the votes look on Facebook, Erica?
So right now, Josh is leading by 1 vote. Facebook is a little bit slow, so get your votes in on Facebook.
All right, he is actually ahead by 1 here, so that means that round is going to be going to Josh.
All right.
Woo!
Josh has stayed in the game. We are having a second free-for-all round because Josh has only got 1 point. Lucy has only got 1 point. Is that correct, Erica?
That is correct, and that means they both have a red ball of awesome.
They both have a red ball of awesome. We're coming down to the wire on this. The winner of this round is the person who wins the Battlefield 3 of Episode 9's BattleCOM. Lucy Gervais, it is your turn to go first. free-for-all round.
I will say the hardest game to cheat at is this one. Because if I could, I would have done it by now.
Oh, all right. Thank you for facts aren't jokes, but that facts were funny at that point. Joshua, it is now your turn to be on a free-for-all. Positive, negative, just be entertaining, or roast attack upon your opponent.
That was fucking hilarious, and I just want to say you can't mention Battleship and not just liking that with violence, because the school I went to was a shitty school. So the Battleship game that we had was missing all the pieces. All that thing was a weapon to smack a kid upside the fucking head with whenever you got bored of reading books in the library. It's like, grab the Battleship, fuck Reggie up, fuck that. You know, Battleship has no pieces. We're gonna hit Reggie in the head because we're bored and we're poor and we're hungry and our school sucks. Okay, yay, public school system, yay.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, hey, facts aren't jokes, okay?
Poor Reggie.
Now I understand the PTSD. All right, hashtags are up. You can start spamming in the comments for who you're voting for. It's hashtag Lucy F4A or hashtag Joshua F4A to see who wins this battlefield. Suited Monkeys is voting for Lucy. If you are cheating, why are you DMing me for votes?
I don't know who you are.
Facts aren't jokes.
All right, Peter Bowen wants to say chessboards and animorphs.
That's a vote for me.
Lucy's an animal.
And Karen's very jealous because your library had
Karen
books.
go to school.
We had magazines in our library.
Josh, free for all. He went to a shitty school with an actual library. Elitist.
Like that the voters are now contributing jokes.
I like how the fact that the voters are voting for Josh, but then they're trashing his arguments.
Where do these guys go to school? There's no books in their fucking library.
I went to school so long ago, we had to actually pulp our own paper to make the books.
Jesus, no tables in the cafeteria. You just stand and eat.
Well, we had to eat the pulp paper. We got to vote for Lucy for calling back David H's dream unknowingly. There is. All right, I'm seeing it's Josh is in the lead over here. No, actually, it is Ty on the spammed comments. Erica.
Bum, bum, bum,
On
bum,
Facebook,
bum, bum.
Josh is leading by 1 vote.
All right,
Oh.
and Peter Bowen. Oh, hold it just a second. Let me.
Peter Bowen votes for Pornhub. That's me.
Peter's voting for the
I'm
most red.
Pornhub.
I
Come
thought
on,
you were.
I need 2 votes.
I actually see
2
his
votes.
vote
I got
here.
4 earrings.
Let's see.
He was
Just a
also
second.
voting for Oregon Trails, which might also be you, Lucy.
Yeah, that could be me too.
You knew this
Yeah.
Heads Up 7-Up reference, so I'll give you that.
Okay,
Where's Reese?
Erica, I just need you to double check. You can see who voted by liking the hashtags. Did Peter Bowen vote on Facebook using the liking the hashtags?
He did not. He just typed in his vote.
Okay, all right. So it isn't a double vote. So yeah, we are tie over here. Who has the lead on Facebook?
Facebook right now is still Joshua by 1 vote.
Then Joshua has won that round.
Good job.
Congratulations to Lucy.
Guys,
That is our 3 battlefields are done. We're going to run through the credits, and then we're going to do the bonus question. I hope everyone is prepped for the bonus question because I'm not sure.
Yes.
But let's actually ask the people in who are watching right now. Do you think there's a game that would have been easier to cheat at that wasn't mentioned, other than solitaire?
that would have been my choice. I've actually been playing that because I'm sad.
Oh,
Presidential election,
Aw.
probably.
God, everyone's got PTSD.
porn thumbs? What?
Porn thumbs.
I couldn't come up with the SD. quick
Porn
enough.
nubs.
Nope.
All right. So anyone who's watching, if you have a game you think that would have been easier to cheat at than any of the ones that the contestants had mentioned, please put it into the comments now. As we're going to start looking at the credits for the show. This is the link. So if you want to help support the show, link tr.ee/Paul Ash. That would be divvied up with the performers. A nice little spin. As we want to thank Evan C. Abrams for doing up these wonderful motion graphics that we have here. That looks so beautiful. We also want to thank Tina Spirals. She's been our face model or our avatar model on Facebook. So if you want to go over to Facebook to facebook.com/BattleCOM TV, or also follow her on Twitter. She's Tina Spirals on Twitter. Fantastic cosplayer. And big thanks to Erica Tadeo for taking a lot, making it easier for me doing all this. Solitaire, Tim Rocliffe is agreeing with me. The game of life is the easiest to cheat at. Just be rich, white, and male. It's the easiest game ever. Peter Bowen is saying the U.S. election only if you have Russian help and are white and male. Suited Monkey, D&D, it's all pencil and paper. So if you happen to write down the wrong number for your character stats, who's gonna know? And Daniel J is saying cool show, everyone. Karen Joy. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not sure exactly what that emoji is. It could be a goatee.
Oh no, Paul!
It's the hands.
Hands. Okay.
She's raising the roof, Paul.
She's raising the roof. Okay. Peter Bowen is also saying good show, great show. Let's continue thanking everybody who's on the show. The Wrath _ Shaw on Instagram, and also take a look for the Half a Star podcast. That's Justin Shaw. Senegal on Instagram, that is Joshua Clarke. And please make sure you're following these people. Did I go too fast? Everyone's got that down? All right.
That down.
Write that down. Take a screenshot. You can actually watch it and view it later as well. Care Joy saying they're Trump nubs is what that was.
Trump nubs.
And Lucy Gervais show on Instagram. I'm sorry that got cut off on that. I'll have to fix that next time you're on the show, Lucy.
Gervais, ow.
Ow. And at the Lucy Gervais on Twitter. Also at Otaku Comedy Show on Twitter and Instagram. It is AC Valiente. And this has been BattleCOM. Please follow BattleCOM TV on Twitter and Facebook. Also, youtube.com/kickashcomedy. That's where you can watch it on YouTube. And twitch.tv/tagamusement. I can't stress this enough. The more followers we can get on Twitch, the more that we can get the special promotions that come with that platform. And it is the easiest one to sort of monetize and be able to get our acts paid, which is the goal of this thing. Please remember, Black Lives Matters. It's been 134 days since Breonna Taylor was shot in her own home, and no charges have been laid against those who shot her.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a comedy moment. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. I know you just kind of dropped that on me. I mean, this is why you need fucking vampires out there to fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's why we need a vampire in Brooklyn. I'm just saying. We can mobilize motherfuckers out there. We can start our army and we can do some shit. You know what I mean? But we can't do it unless we have those fucking vampires.
Yeah, I also like to point out that the NRA have been very silent about the fact that there's now a secret police, and I always thought that's what they were telling everyone to prepare for. The government is out there with an armed secret police, and the NRA is doing nothing. Just a warning call.
I'm very surprised, by the way. Very surprised and shocked by all of this. Very surprised that's happening. Secret police? Oh my! You mean things are getting worse? So surprising! Wow! You mean even though EA Sports is shoving the BLM message down my throat when I turn Madden on, we want you to understand the Black Lives Matter to EA Sports. That's great, but you know, there's a secret police now. Yay!
All right, I've just been told by Student Monkey, if we do get affiliated on Twitch, we're gonna have to get everyone to come over to Twitch. Though I know other people are managed to get around that. Sam, There is.
Didn't hear from us.
I don't know how Twitch works. I tried one time and I forgot my password.
This sounds so old.
I spent a long time trying to remember. Then I had to make a new one, and then it was like, oh, solve this puzzle to get in.
How old is Justin? Is he the robo hooker? How old is this guy? Is he aging? Does he age at all? Does he age?
Nobody knows.
I'm the only
How old is
person
this
who
guy?
everyone is pretty sure is old. Everyone else is somewhere around. Christopher
I can't
is
grow
saying
a
that the
beard.
NRA is afraid of vampires. And Tim Murkoff wants to point out that a vampire with a hockey stick is what the world needs.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, yes. Casey
I don't know,
Jones. The vampire Casey Jones is what the world needs. The fucking Ninja Turtles. You get a Casey Jones motherfucker, but then you soup him up with some vampire capabilities. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful time. Send the Master Splinter and Yoda to ride with him. It'll be a wonderful time. Get the fucking robo hooker, the little boy, get everybody in there. Oh
And
my
some
god!
of my jokes too. Yeah.
There we go. Throw all that shit in there. Throw in how much. Anyway.
Don't make
all
me
right,
sing
vampire
again.
with a hockey stick. A vampire that carries around his own stake. And Suited Monkey is saying, Justin, it's been like 4 days. How the hell did you lose your password already?
I'll be
4
honest.
days ago.
I didn't care enough. I wrote it down and I lost it.
So you can always use that Chrome tab to remember it. And Teenage Mutant Pizza Cats. I was always a bit of a fan of the radioactive black belt hamsters myself. So Clint was amazing. That has been the full show. We're going to shut down on Facebook. We're going to continue the after show on Twitch. What was that? Oh, the bonus question. That is right. And Erica, what is the bonus question?
The bonus question is, I just need to pull it up because I don't remember the exact wording.
Neither do I, and I wrote it.
That's normal. The bonus question is, what's the best thing about online shows?
Ooh, what's the best thing about online shows? We got a volunteer to go first.
Yeah, sure. The best thing about online shows, we can't smell how much Justin stinks tonight. I'm sorry, Justin. I love you. He hates me now. Now I can't go to Hamilton.
Suited Monkey saying it's getting to make fun of Justin. All right, who is next?
I'll go.
AC.
So not only do you get to disappoint a lot of people, or in the case of Paul's show, moderate amount of people.
A few people.
Moderate family.
But you get to do it forever.
Yay! Lucy.
Best part about online shows, the drinks are a lot cheaper, and you don't have to spend any money on an Uber home.
Justin.
The best part of online shows is
as he disappeared. All right.
Oh no!
Well, hopefully he'll show
Who
up
hurt
in the
him?
after show.
The suspense.
Kara Joy says no one's wearing pants. Peter Bowen is saying, "God dang." Erica, do you want in on this one?
I think you know what I'm going to say. The best thing about online shows is seeing people's cats.
I should have guessed. I was not going there. I think the best thing about online shows is it fights the insanity of quarantine. And Justin is back. We're going to be closing down on Facebook, moving over to YouTube and Twitch.
Okay.
Paul, do you have a green screen in your bathroom? Have you been sitting on the toilet this whole time?
Damn it! I've been found out.
That looks like a bathroom rack next to you on your right. It looks like toothpaste or something on there.
You mean the antique camera?
No, whatever this shelf is on your right side.
Oh,
It's called a bookcase. It does kind of look like a.
He's in the bathroom. I'm telling you, he's been taking a shit this whole time.
God
Listen,
damn.
guys,
Jesus, Paul, just bring a
it's gonna
book.
take them longer in the bathroom, okay?
You don't got to do a comedy show. Just bring a magazine or
I can't get up. My legs are numb.
light a match. Fuck.
There we are. We are now officially into the after show. Christopher saying the best part of an online show is that you don't get kicked out for being a pervert. Hashtag as a pro pervert. Justin Shaw, the comedy courtesan.
Oh my God.
I want to say hi to my dad if he's still watching.
Hi, Lucy's dad.
Hi, Lucy's
And if you're wondering why he didn't vote for me, it's because he either does not know how to log into YouTube because he is in his 70s, and I would understand, or he did not think I was very good at all the whole time. So one of those.
I had to Google the proper definition of courtesan.
Courtesan? Yes.
A prostitute, especially one with wealthy or upper class clients.
I could have told you that.
All right.
I knew
That
the
explains
answer to
the
that.
feedback. I want to also say hi to AC's dad in case he's out there too. You might want to
Call
come back
your
and give him those
son.
cigarettes. Yeah. Misses you. I mean, like 6 years ago to get milk. That's a bit of a long time.
Damn.
That milk's expired.
He's out. AC's out robbing kids for their Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. That's what he's doing. Gotta get him. Call him.
Oh, did you guys have fun today as performers? I want to ask that question.
This was the funnest one I've done, Paul.
Same here.
It's the first.
Yeah,
one
you guys
done,
are all
AC.
super stupid funny, and I love this very much. I love all y'all. Y'all are crazy funny. And even shout out to the cat too. I love the cat too. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Justin for wearing a suit this whole time. I don't know how you did it. I'm out here sweating like a fucking. I didn't turn my fan on. It was too late to get over there to turn the fan on.
If it makes you feel better, Josh, I'm not wearing pants.
That does not make anyone feel better.
Are you sure? You could stand up, Lucy, and prove you wrong.
The thing is, Justin's partner is probably. I just noticed that he's now Luffy as well.
Yeah, he stole my name.
It was friggin' hilarious. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Tim. And thank
Tim.
you everybody who's watched, and especially any that help us support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And yeah, like he's pumping in that thumb at us at a high rate of speed.
Oh,
He's got the thumb up so hard that he has to stick his tongue out to actually make sure that it was there. I want to thank
pumping in that thumb.
pumping in that thumb.
the thumb nub pump.
Yes.
This I cannot give enough respect and appreciation to Erica as the stage manager. She handles all these little things going across the bottom. She put up that thank you for watching, tell your friends, and Netflix about us. Please listen to what Erica says.
Only in this case.
Well, only in this case? No.
I feel like don't listen to me all the time. I don't give good life advice, but do that.
Call your local Netflix and tell them all about us.
AC, you are a comedy comedian, well known for your geek comedy, especially your otaku comedy. Do you have any? Yeah, he's got his otaku certified shirt on. Do you have anything coming up online that you want to let us know about?
I mean, not much at the moment. I mean, just I guess this is a good time for a shameless plug. Like, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. When things start going back to normal, we're probably going to start doing shows again. But for the time being, we're kind of just sitting in there and hoping for the best.
Until that happens, maybe we should get into a discussion with your production partner, and on a special night do an otaku BattleCOM.
I think I'd have a better chance at winning if we did that. Yeah.
All right, Joshua, do you have anything coming up? Also, Joshua is well, I'm not sure what the status is of it now, but is a battle rapper, Cynical. What was the international competition you won? It was the end of the week.
Yeah, end of the week freestyle rap competition. So that I had to go to Switzerland to win. I won against America and France and all these people. That was in 2016. And battle rap, I quit for a while because I couldn't lose and it just got boring. And I wanted to make rappers cry and I couldn't do that, so I just got really frustrated. So I had to leave that alone too. And right now, I'm just trying to get back to normalcy. I don't know what the word is, but I did a podcast with Sebastian today, That'll come out at some point. He'll let me know. Outside of that, I'm just trying to get back on fucking stage in any way, shape, or form. Trying to do some shit. Trying to get out there, man. I'm holding this goddamn tablet now because it's what it is. It's real. Okay, it's real. Got to get back out there. I'm bored out of my goddamn mind. I was working in a club. They were driving me crazy. Club people are insane. Why the fuck does anybody go to clubs? I don't understand this dumb shit. You should have seen the stupid shit. I know I was a one club sandwiched in between two other clubs that are just known for just dragging in hordes of stupid people on a regular basis. And it's just so frustrating. So I'm glad to be back now. I'm just chilling with the kids and stuff and trying to be happy and positive.
Sounds like you are very happy and positive. And to quote a British police officer, it's crystal clear that drunk people don't know how to socially distance. Luffy,
because we should end this show on a police quote.
We're not ending the show yet. We got a couple other people to talk to. Luffy, what do you have coming up? Sorry, there was a visual there. I don't know if you guys noticed. Justin, it just looked like he reached over and tapped Lucy on the back.
And then I started like, yeah.
Yeah. It
she
was
rightfully
convulsed. Do you want to do it? Can we do it again?
Yeah.
Is that?
There.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Impressive.
I'm here, guys. It's all good.
Wake up. Heads up,
okay,
7-Up.
Wait. Stop it. Other way. So stupid. So August 7th, me and my Hat Couture partner, Isabel Zatoun, we have a new show that we're debuting. It's called Closet Hacks. And every Friday, we are going through the closets of, we're basically looking at like the outfits of a bunch of really fashionable comics and writers and funny people. So the very first one, it's going to be me and Isabel's closets. And then after that, we're going to have a new guest every Friday. And it's August 7th at 7:30. And you can watch at the hack.couture Instagram.
Nice.
I noticed I wasn't asked to be on this. Was anyone else here asked to be on this? Like, to be, well.
I bought this shirt at Walmart.
Do not tell on yourself like this.
All right, Justin. Half a Star Podcast. When does that come out?
We just had one come out today. We have a new episode every Friday coming out. I think we have we're about halfway through this season. I guess you call them seasons. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Me and my best friend Ben, we interview guests and ask them to share their half a star story, which is basically a bad idea that is really ridiculous or funny or sometimes illegal. We had one that could have ended in 9 years in prison for the person who told it. That one's my favorite. Yeah, we're on Instagram and the podcast places. It's not just an Instagram account. Half a Star, funny stuff. I also write a public journal that I put stuff in every Monday. A lot of old people like it. So that's nice. I shared it on a page based out of Prince Edward Island, where I'm from, and there's a lot of great comments. And one of them was this very old person who, in all caps, saying, "How do I open it?" And then her relatives were commenting on that, coaching her how to do it. And then I commented saying I could email it to you, but I think that would just make it more difficult. So it's kind of fun. Every now and then I get another notification on that journey for this lady. That's been my highlight for my week. It's making me laugh.
And Erica, do you have anything else coming up?
I actually don't for the moment. One thing that I am going to try and work on putting in a more public, I was going to say domain. That's not what I'm looking for. Public sphere. I did try and get a thread going on Facebook. I think it was last weekend, just helping people sort of promote their favorite Comic-Con artists and Artist Alley type people that you might generally buy from if there were cons going on this summer, but there aren't. So I guess just as a reminder, instead of watching any comedy shows that I am not on this week, if I were on a show, just spend that time instead, maybe just checking out, some artists that you might have bought some stuff from if there were cons this year, but there aren't, and support them anyway. Buy something, put it on your walls. You're bored of your house.
Isabel, who was watching from Twitch, I don't know if she's still here. She is also an artist that who I met through Comic-Con. She's usually in Artist Alley at the Ottawa and the Montreal Comic-Cons. She's a fantastic, and she actually did a story together with Tim Riel, I believe. They did they had a small kids book that was done. So I think that was pretty fantastic. So it's Angel Belisa, I think, is her Twitch handle. Looking up, I can't see it, but that's it. Now, I'm not a superstitious person, but normally when I'm announcing who's going to be up in the next week on BattleCOM, I end up getting it canceled. And I did announce ahead of time this week, and no one canceled, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you think I should tempt the fates and give the names of some of the people that are going to be here? There it is. Angela Belisa, where would people be able to find you and your artwork and support you online? If you can tell us, you can't put the hyperlink in, but you can give us an idea of what to search for, so people will be able to find you online.
Oh, hang on, let me turn that into a.
Thank you.
I'm impressed that no one heard my farts this whole time. That's my other favorite thing about online shows.
Farts.
You can't hurt them.
They don't get picked up.
Your farts are your farts, and no one else's.
They're for me only.
So should I mention the who's coming up? Does anyone want to know?
I'm
What if you
curious.
give us teasers?
Yeah,
Don't drop any names.
All right, we're dropping some names. We've got Montreal comic AJ Young is making his return to BattleCOM. I believe it was on the
AJ.
first and third episode. Cliff Knight from Toronto is going to be doing his very first BattleCOM.
Yay!
And from Halifax, a BattleCOM veteran, Scotty Mars. He did it when we were doing it in Ottawa. So Scotty Mars is going to be on the show, and there is one more slot, which you, as the performers from tonight's show, you get to pick which one of you gets the chance to go forward. And Erica, can you tell me who won the various rounds? And I'm going to say right now, Angelisa, mostly on Instagram these days. So it's Isabel Angel Art. So that's
I'll give you a
where you
follow.
can find her. That's Peter Bowen is saying he thought it was the cats was your farts. Using the cat meows to hide your farts.
Sure.
Can you bring up the Instagram one again there, Paul?
Yes, it's right there.
Isabel, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's one S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go follow her. I'm gonna go signal boost her on that thread that I started, and
There it is.
Two L's in Angel.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got you.
Okay.
right.
And this might be a topic on next week. It's a suggestion from Tim Rocliffe. Topic suggestion for future event. Last week was the Batman Bruce Wayne. Who I don't think we have enough worst Superman Clark Kents. I don't think there's enough for people to pick from.
I thought of one, Paul. I don't know if
there's one.
No, I mean a fan question. Like I don't know if contestants can suggest one. I went to the drive-in recently, and we saw the Goonies, and it was great, but terrible at the drive-in because it's like it's just visually such a dark movie. It was like actually hard to watch. So I don't know if it's worth a question or not. What's the worst movie to see at a drive-in? I don't know if that's. I don't know if there's any comedy to be pumped out of that, but
that should be a good one. I'm gonna write that one down.
Maybe.
Where did I put my? I didn't have my notebook at this time. All right, I'm just gonna put that away.
Drive-in theaters are making a comeback.
They are making a big comeback. Did you hear what they call the comedy shows that are happening at drive-ins?
No.
No, they're being referred. It's a synonym. They're called honkies.
Oh my God!
Okay, so yeah, I'm
love
gonna take
that.
off now. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Josh.
On that note, I'm just gonna go. Okay, I'm not touching that one.
Is that because there's so many white people on the shows?
Yeah, can we change the subject?
It's because the only way the applause can be heard is if they're applauding their horns.
I don't know if I'd like that.
But then how do you heckle?
You just keep your hand on
Roll
the
the
horn.
window down.
Turn around.
Open your trunk.
Whoa.
Yeah,
do
that's
that, okay.
sound. That's the sound of a heckle at a drive-in.
They were,
All right, but
That's
anyway, to answer
downtown
your question,
Montreal
Paul,
heckling the show.
here are the stats from tonight's game.
Yeah.
First round went to Joshua. Second round went to Justin Shaw, and third round also went to Joshua. So congratulations, guys.
Ooh.
Good job,
No,
Josh.
it was a Josh and Justin night.
It was
Yeah.
Jay. If your name
Up.
started with J, you had a good night
High five.
tonight.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom! They get the high fives happened. What for those of you there? And we got a honk from Tim Rowcliffe.
Hey, thanks.
What's up?
So who out of all of you will be making the appearance next week? Is there anyone who wants to say that they are not available next week right now?
I'm not available next week.
I'm not available next week.
Okay, so between Justin and AC.
Yeah. I'm
You're
down. What?
All right. So the thing is, point on the count of three. Point to the one that you want to see on the show next week. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is AC. I believe that is. Yeah, we got one. Yeah, we got 3 votes for AC. And
It's the hardest part. Like,
yeah, trying to figure it out. AC, are you available next week?
I should be.
All right, you want to be on BattleCOM again next week?
Yeah, do it a second time.
You have a better. You'll have a better take on it because you've been experienced. You're going to come in there.
Battle hardened.
Battle hardened.
Be good. Your first BattleCOM is always your scariest.
It is. It is.
All the other ones are also scary.
I had fun tonight. I hope everybody here had fun tonight, and I hope all of you at home have had fun tonight. My name is Paul Ash. This has been BattleCOM. With me has been the fantastic Erica Tadeo, AC Valiente, Josh Clarke, Lucy Gervais, and Luffy CK.
What's up?
AKA
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Justin Shaw. There we go. I think I got to loof that name out of my mouth. You guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you all
Luffy
for
is
watching.
canceled.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.